Meet Kev Smith. He works for Motorcycle News and is the most natural rider we know, a kind of two-wheeled tiff. We've given him this, a Suzuki GSX R1000. It's the superbike of the moment. There's loads of mind-blowing statistics to go with it, but here's the one that really gets me. This thing weighs just 166 kilos and puts out 176 bhp, the equivalent of 1,060 bhp per tonne. Which means I'm going to need something equally hairy-chested. This is the Westfield XTR4. It's got an uprated Audi 1.8 turbo engine developing 250 bhp and it weighs 600 kilograms. So it's 3.5 times heavier than the bike, but has 1.5 times the power. It also has 4 fat tyres, which means loads of grip, which means loads of cornering speed. Okay, Kev, get your leg over and show us what you're made of. You can see how Kevin is fighting to keep the front wheel anchored. But just listen to the howl of that 1-litre 4-cylinder engine spinning up to 13,000 RPM. 0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds. 0 to 150 in 11 seconds. And at less than 9 grand, yes, 9 grand, you can see why for most of the summer they'd sold out. Let's time the nutter. Still struggling to keep the front end down, Kev monsters the bike around in 49.1 seconds.
Now this Westfield might look like a Le Mans racer, but it is fully road legal. Can you imagine? It costs £29,000. This thing goes to 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. It is a beautifully balanced chassis. If the back end steps out, just a tiny movement of the steering wheel brings things back in. The power is pretty instant. Hit the gas, bang, you get some power. It's phenomenally quick. And if anything can teach that bike a lesson, this has got to be it. Let's see if we can spank that two-wheeled boy's arse. Start the stopwatch.
By radar, the super-glued Westfield is a second ahead. A lead it maintains through the hairpin. Crossing the line, 1.1 seconds ahead of the bike.
This car is not for wimps.